2021 SBLive Washington Virtual Media Day continues on. I'm Dan Dickow alongside Andy Bueller. We're joined out of Southwest Washington, the GSHL, the Plainsmen of Evergreen High School, head coach Brett Henry, joined by standout guard Jaden Stanley. Thank you both for joining us today to talk about the season. Coach, we'll start with you. It's got to be a great feeling knowing that the season's going, but also that you've got your big-time guard, Jaden Stanley, back, who you missed a season ago.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a tough go the last 15 months. He broke his hand end of February in our run to the Tacoma Dome, and little did we know it'd be another 15 months before he'd get to play another game. But it's really nice having him back.
Jaden, as a former player myself that's been through a lot of injuries, when you're out with an injury, you tend to look at the game a little bit differently. Maybe you had different conversations with coach along that time. How did you learn about the game or about your game during your recovery time?
Just staying positive and keeping everybody together, staying together with each other. Yeah, just working hard on the off season.
Yeah, Jaden, I mean, this has got to be the longest offseason you've ever, been through experience before. And when you guys are in a position where coach has probably got his hands tied through a lot of it going, hey, I probably can't let you in the gym, different options that you usually are there for you to, get better are not there anymore. How were you able to, keep your eye on the prize and continue to put in work?
Well, I played AAU basketball with a Portland team, actually. And so I just stay busy with them. My other coach, he actually does good with me and keeping me in camps and just doing dribbling and just getting better at my game. And going out of town and getting more experience against other people out of state. And so, yeah, it's been really good going to Arizona, Idaho, and Utah and stuff like that, and just getting exposure. And it's really good.
Yeah, and we would meet at 7 a.m, almost daily, and he'd get 400 shots up before people were eating breakfast. So he was putting in the work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get better before college, whatever I could do, especially this summer coming up, and this getting better this year also with my last year with Coach Henry. So.
Finding different ways to improve is important for players. It's important for coaches. Coach, you had that same long break that Andy mentioned Jaden had. For you as a coach, you probably had a chance to watch more complete games at the NBA or the college level. I know a lot of other coaches have mentioned a lot of the Zoom webinars. How did you work on your craft during that time? And was there any particular things that you came up with that you want to implement with your program?
Yeah, to be honest, the biggest thing was rest and a break. It was a grind last year, a fun grind, but we went deep. We went to the end, and to get that space to be away and be with my family and everything, the whole world slowed down, and it allowed me to get that distance to kind of evaluate. All right, here's what we're doing well, and here's what we need to do. So just to have that free space in my mind, more than anything.
You guys, obviously, you're entrenched in the basketball community here in Southwest Washington. The state of Washington has produced a lot of really good basketball players. A lot of guys have gone on to play in the NBA from the state. One of your alums, Robert Franks, recently made his NBA debut. I know he knocked down a three in his first game. What kind of inspiration is that to you, Jaden? And then Coach, does he come back and talk with the kids or work out with them whenever he gets a chance?
He comes to some of the practices and some of the games. Actually, he was at our last game, our last home game, and him just being there just gives me more motivation, and I could do it too. What he's doing, come back, see how it's going at where he went, grew up at. So it's good. It gives me motivation in the game too when I see him in the stands. So it's good.
Yeah, and he's pretty close with one of my assistant coaches. So I didn't have the pleasure of coaching him. So they've connected, and we've given him opportunities to stay ready for when he got that call, and he got that call and was able to get 10 days out of it. So we were really proud of him, and hopefully he finds a long-term place soon.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys' time. For Andy Bueller and myself, Dan Dickow, the rest of our SBLive Washington crew, we appreciate you and the other programs across the state joining our virtual media day. And hopefully next year we can do it in person. And best of luck to both of you for the rest of the way this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.